Crucially, it also means setting rules that ensure contribution to this country is a condition of living here. Because I know that the British people welcome those who come here and contribute, but contribution is a condition of that welcome. For that reason, we will soon increase the time in which someone must have lived in this country to earn indefinite leave to remain from 5 years to 10. And we will be consulting on this change soon, and as part of that consultation, I will be proposing a series of new tests, such as being in work, making national insurance contributions, not taking a penny in benefits, learning English to a high standard, having no criminal record, and finally, that you have truly given back to your community, such as by volunteering your time to a local cause. Without meeting these conditions, I do not believe your ability to stay in this country should be automatic. Some will be able to earn an earlier settlement than 10 years based on their contribution, while others will be forced to wait longer if they are not contributing enough. In some cases, they will be barred from indefinite leave to remain entirely. The British people have always welcomed those who come here, who work hard, and who give back. Time spent in this country alone is not enough. Just like my parents, you must earn the right to live in this country for good. If you do, I know this country will welcome you.
The rules for settling in the United Kingdom are changing. The path to making this country your permanent home is about to become longer, more demanding, and it will require a level of contribution that has never been formally mandated before. If you are a migrant in the UK or planning to come here, you need to listen very carefully. The government's message is unequivocal. Living here is a privilege that must be earned, and the criteria for earning it are being completely rewritten. For years, the standard route to indefinite leave to remain, or ILR, has been a 5-year journey. That is over. The Labour government under Home Secretary Shabana Mahmood is doubling that period. The new standard qualifying time to gain permanent settlement in the UK will be 10 years. Let that sink in. A full decade of your life in this country before you can even apply for the right to stay here for good. This isn't a minor tweak, it's a fundamental shift in policy designed to ensure that only those with a deep and proven commitment to the UK are allowed to settle. But the timeline is only the beginning. During that decade, you will be judged against a new, strict set of conditions. The Home Secretary has been crystal clear: time spent in this country is no longer enough. You must now actively prove your contribution to British society. Failure to meet any one of these conditions means your application for ILR will be rejected. There will be no automatic right to stay. First, you will be required to learn English to a high standard. This is not about basic conversational skills. The government is signalling a requirement for a level of fluency that allows for full integration into the workplace and community life. Second, you must have a clean criminal record. The phrase used is spotless, which suggests that any transgression, no matter how minor, could jeopardize your future here. This is a zero-tolerance approach. Third, you must be in work and making national insurance contribution. The government wants to see a consistent economic contribution. This leads directly to the fourth condition. You cannot have taken a penny in benefits payments. The system is being designed to ensure that those on the path to settlement are net contributors to the public purse, not a drain basher. Omit. Relying on state support will disqualify you. And finally, in what is perhaps the most significant new requirement, you must prove that you have given back to your community. This is not a vague suggestion. It means actively volunteering your time for a local cause. You will need to provide evidence of this community involvement. Simply living here, working, and paying taxes is no longer sufficient. You must demonstrate a tangible commitment to the fabric of your local area. These are the new pillars of British settlement. Learn English to a high standard, maintain a spotless criminal record, be in work, pay your national insurance, take no benefits, and volunteer in your community. You must do all of this for a period of 10 years. Only then will you have earned the right to apply for indefinite leave to remain. The Home Secretary has stated that some individuals, based on exceptional skills or contributions, might be able to earn settlement in less than 10 years. But she has also been explicit that others could be forced to wait even longer, or be barred from settlement entirely if they are not seen to be contributing enough. This new, tougher stance from the Labour government is a direct response to a shifting political landscape and public sentiment. It is designed to draw a clear line between its policies and the even more radical proposals from Reform UK. Reform, led by Nigel Farage, has pledged to abolish indefinite leave to remain altogether. Under their plan, migrants would be forced to reapply for new visas every 5 years, with tougher rules each time. Crucially, Reform's policy would apply to those who already have ILR, potentially stripping the settled status from hundreds of thousands of people who have built their lives here for decades. Labour has called this policy racist and immoral, but its own proposals show a clear move towards a much more conditional and demanding immigration system. The Home Secretary, Shabana Mahmood, has made it clear that her goal is to restore control and ensure fairness for those already in the country. She has spoken of her own parents' experience as migrants, arguing that their acceptance was based on their hard work and contribution. This new framework is the formalization of that principle. It is a message to the nearly 4.5 million people who currently hold indefinite leave to remain, and the hundreds of thousands on the path towards it, that the ground has shifted. It is also a message to the wider British public that their concerns about immigration are being heard and acted upon. The government will launch a consultation on these changes, but the direction of travel is unmistakable. The era of gaining settlement primarily through the passage of time is ending. A new era of earned settlement is beginning, where your right to remain will be directly tied to your proven, documented, and sustained contribution to the United Kingdom over the course of a decade. Anyone who fails to meet this new high bar will not be given indefinite leave to remain. The message from the government is firm and it is absolute. If you want to make Britain your permanent home, you must earn it.